Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys are having a great day. Fall weather's pretty nice. So I had something that was on my mind, so I figured I'd do another rant for the week. Usually only do one rant a week, but this has been really on my mind a lot lately. And it's a simple topic, group economics. You know, you have a lot of people that I was talking about, I can't do X, Y, Z because of XYZ reasons, and I usually just say, well, okay, because we live in a social media era, you know. Social media is just a part of most people's lives nowadays, especially millennials. So I'm really talking about the social media era people. Group economics. A lot of people have 500,000, a couple thousand friends on their Facebook friends list that follow thousands of people on Twitter, Instagram, the list goes on and on. And then you have these close circle of friends that, for the most part, you probably don't get to see that often because people don't really do face to faces anymore because we live in a digital age where everybody does FaceTime, and that's about to text over the phone or via social media, which nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking it, but my whole premise is with the whole group economics thing. I was looking at real estate in cheaper states, and if you don't want to buy a house, okay, great. Then let's buy land. It's a crazy concept. And buy land near a big city or semi-town, and eventually it's going to be worth something. Now obviously every deal is different. The details are different, but I'm just talking about the basics 101 and just something to think about. You take 5 of your friends, like I was looking at land in Pennsylvania today. Lots of land or acre of land. So the cheapest was $500 for a lot of land, and at the most was like $5,000. So the whole group economics thing. So just a lot of land, $500. So that means you could buy something cash money. If you can't afford it for yourself, get a friend or two and split the difference. And if a friend or two of you guys can afford multiple lots of land, then buy multiple lots of land throughout time. Eventually, it will be worth something, especially if it's in the right location. Obviously, you survey it. You go check it out, even if it's not even in your home state, because you can't really find property like that in Northern Virginia. Southern Virginia, you can find in certain places where you can pay $300 to $500 for a lot of land. But it's very hard. So I always tell people, look at the cheaper states that are nearby. Because great example. It's like people that live in New York go to Pennsylvania and do this kind of stuff. People that live in California, they go to Nevada and Arizona to do this kind of stuff. List goes on and on. Okay, people in Texas, they go to Louisiana or Arkansas and do this kind of stuff because, believe it or not, it's more expensive to live in Texas than it is to live in Arkansas and Louisiana. But I digress. But it's just getting with your groups of friends and just having these kind of economic conversations. It's great that it's football season, and I'm glad everybody's team is winning, and I'm sorry if your team's losing, but why don't you make your team win and develop an economic team, whether it's small or big, and start buying something and investing in things, It's like if you start off with little pieces of stock and bonds, that's great. If you got an IRA, individual retirement account, that's great. Then take it to the next level, because everything in life is about levels, from an economic perspective. And that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm looking for people that want to do it with me. I got a bunch of Facebook friends, I've shout out to Jessica Jokes. I'm going to be doing some real estate business with her because she's got the guts to say, hey, let's take it to the next level. So I say shout out to her. And shout out to Adrian Gonzalez that's trying to do the same thing with me. And anybody else who's trying to do the same thing with me, shout out to you. Because that's what this is all about. Like I said, it's not financial intelligence is not a one-person team sport. It's a team sport, period. It's not a one-person sport. It's a team sport, and you can't do it all by yourself. The big wigs don't do it by themselves. That's why they end up collaborating in merging companies all the time. And middle-class people and poor people can do it if they just start to learn to put their dollars together. Group economics. Learn from people who immigrate to this country. Do not make fun of people that have 15 people living in one house. They got a plan behind that. So do not knock them. Don't think you're special just because you got a big house and you're paying a big mortgage. And you laughing at your neighbors that got 15, 20 people living in a house. There's a plan behind that. They're practicing group economics. Go back to my old video, immigrant hunger versus American hunger. I'm trying to have that immigrant hunger because the immigrant hunger nowadays is killing it and kicking butt when it comes to accomplishing the real American dream, the new American dream, which is group economics. So that's my little rant in regards to that. Let's all practice group economics. If we don't know each other, let's get to know each other so that we don't play the singleton nonsense that everybody buys into, thinking that that's going to take them to the next level. I promise you, if you're middle class, if you're poor, it's not going to. It will take a group. It will take a community. The old saying, it takes a village. Now, it only takes a village to raise a child, but like Dr. Royce Watkins says, it takes a village to raise the bar. So let's raise the bar, family. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll be making a video later on today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and have a great day because the weather's awesome. All right, take care.